just like, it's not really that deep. I was just like, it's just tits. And then it kind of just got to the point where I was just like, it's just sex at the end of the day.
When you mess with a tiny bit of sin, it will always go to something bigger. That's the moral of the story. Don't ever think that it's just a little bit of sin. It's just a little white lie, because then you're going to lie about something very big. Today we're reacting to another diabolical situation by corn star Lily Phillips. I'm not even going to do the intro. Let her speak for herself.
I went viral for letting 23 guys run a train on me with my friend Bonnie. Now, that video is actually out now, so if you want to check that out, you know where to go. But if you want to be a part of the next one, I'm actually doing 100 guys in one day. It's 7 PM, I think about 70 people through. This is what the room is looking like, not in the best state. We've kind of got things everywhere. Someone brought me a rose. Oh my god, I forgot to vlog this. Someone brought me a fucking rose. He was the sweetest boy ever. Got ran through by 101 men, and my eyes are still recovering from all the bodily fluids that went in them. So yesterday I got ran through by 101 guys. Don't mind this, someone actually bit my lip. But last night I didn't end up having a shower. Well, I didn't wash my hair in the shower, just because I was too tired. But I want to show you guys the aftermath of what it's like to get ran through by that many guys in one day. I feel like I've been hit by a bus. I am so achy. It went on for how many hours? We went from 9 AM till about 11 PM, I think it was.
It's funny because a lot of people watch this video and be like, oh, this is why I don't want a daughter. And it's wild to me, because it's like, out of all the things to think about, why would you think that your daughter would end up like this if you had one? Like, why would you go there? Because when I think of having a daughter, I'm only thinking of, wow, I'm gonna have a baby girl. But a lot of these guys are thinking, nah, if I have a daughter, she's gonna be this, that, and the third. It's like, you guys need to get checked for that. I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't finna lie, because that's a bit questionable, a bit too sexual to think about your own offspring like that, you know. Like, God forbid it'll ever be like that. If you're a man of integrity, your daughter ain't gonna be like that. And if you have the Christ in your whole home life, I promise you it's not gonna be like that. Speaking on this young lady though, I wonder, I'm genuinely asking, I wonder what someone has to go through to do this, or think this lifestyle is normal. Because I can see from her eyes that there's something going on, you know. Now, it could be one of three things. It could be that she got touched when she was younger. It could be maybe abandoned by maybe a father or mother when she was younger. Or simply she just gave into it. You know, we see a lot of things where it doesn't have a complex backstory. It's just, they just walk into it and it's like, oh, I'm just going to do this now. It happens with people. I don't know why, but it just happens. But this kind of lifestyle, it's like, you know, it's not just her. It's like a lot of people is like, what did, like that thing in Boondocks.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Insert, I just found a podcast where they actually go into this point that I just made, and they just see, it's gonna shock you.
The trauma, like someone's being troubled or some madness. So that's why even when you said, "Rah, your mom and dad's together," I'm even thinking, "Rah, don't lie," because it's like, I don't know about white people, but in black culture, that's mental. But then they'll say like, it's got to be fatherless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh yeah, it's got to be fatherless. That girl's fatherless.
Yeah.
So to hear that, "Rah, you got a dad."
Yeah.
And he's rating that.
Yeah, I mean, that might be the case with some girls, but not me. No, I had kind of the picture perfect childhood.
And there you have it. Like, some people just do this because they just wake up one day and decide, I'm gonna do it, you know. And I'm speechless, you know. Everyone has their reasons as to why they go into things like this, But this one's a kind of weird case. I don't know. It's a very, very weird case. It's definitely of demonic influence because no one just does this, you know, and if they do just do it, it's definitely, all of it's demonic influence, you know. But she just seems so chill about it. There's something chilling about the way she's just casual about it, you know. Am I the only one that feels that way? Like, am I the only one who's getting a bit scared right now, looking at it and being like, why is she just casual about it? There is no, like, there's something going on through the eyes, but there is no kind of like she's just there. And that's the thing that scares. That's the ish that scares me. Like, it's just there. Like, I don't even know what to. I think this is the first video I'm speechless. I don't know what to say with this. If you even look at the lady interviewed her, she looks scared as well. Her body language is like, she's scared. I don't know about the guy next to her, but she's there, scared. Because how do you even process? It's scary, man. You're just there like that's what she's there like.
Foundation course.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I made it to one lecture though. I think I was trying to log on to a Zoom.
Like, were the people that watching, were they like asking
There was
you
definitely
to do
like
more?
people obviously like offering more money for it, but that, and just I was just like, it's not really that deep. I was just like, it's just tits. And then it kind of just got to the point where I was just like, it's just sex at the end of the day. Everyone has sex. And so then that's when I like...
Yeah, she's scared. Yeah, she's scared. Because I'm scared. If I'm scared, as big as I am, I know she's scared. It's just you just don't know what to say. But I do think it's interesting to point out the pattern and the progression into what it is now. She said that it started off with her doing lingerie and things of that nature. And then she was very hesitant and felt like she can't do this. Did you hear that? She said that she felt like she can't do this and things of that nature, like it was a bad thing. When really that was the God in her saying, don't do this. Stop. But then you see where she then says that, then I convinced myself that, you know, what's the harm in getting your breasts out? You know, and then eventually she got her breasts out. They started showing the breasts and then everything else, you know. And that wasn't her thinking. That's the devil. That's how the devil manipulates a lot of people to think that, oh, it's just getting your breast out. What's the problem with someone seeing you naked? Oh, it's just you sleeping with somebody. Like, it's just sex. Everybody has sex. Look how modern it is in society, you know. That's how the devil brainwashes and manipulates people. When you see a high increase in sin, and you're not really spiritual in the sense that you have the Holy Spirit within you and you know God and Jesus Christ, that's how your mind, aka the devil, can twist your perception. And he can make you think that this, because everyone's doing it, that this is normal. And that's exactly what happened with this woman. It's crazy how it started off with lingerie and now it's down to getting 100 bodies. By the end of this video, I forgot that she's even trying to get to 1,000 bodies in one day now. But that's the progression the devil does. And yeah, a lot of guys, it may not be them sign up for OnlyFans. For a lot of people, it may not be them, you know, giving it to OnlyFans. But it does start off with, say, you know, when you're watching pornography, it starts off with you watching normal straight stuff, and then next you know you may be watching homosexual stuff, then animal stuff, then transsexual stuff. I've never stepped in any of these thresholds, but it's sad to hear other guys that have been in this kind of progression. I've always sat there in like disbelief, because God was really lucky to bless me to not go that far and protect me and stop me. But reality is, a lot of people who just get desensitized to normal stuff and they just go too far. Or even with sex, you see a lot of people where it goes from them being straight, because they've been desensitized to that, they start doing a bunch of the crazy things. We see this with celebrities being very into very weird and messed up stuff, and not even just celebrities, people. So it's crazy how the devil starts off with the small bits and then he says, well, you might as well do this, or it's only just that, it's not a big deal. Don't fall for that manipulation anytime. When you mess with a tiny bit of sin, it will always go to something bigger. That's the moral of the story. Don't ever think that it's just a little bit of sin. It's just a little white lie, because then you're going to lie about something very big. Oh, I'm just looking at a woman in my marriage. It's not a big deal. And then it will lead to you emotionally cheating, then to you cheating full blown. That's what happens with cheaters as well. Or, oh, it's just me scamming. You know, it's not a big deal. I can't really see anyone. And then next you know, you're home robbing people, whatever it is. That's how sin is. It starts off with someone. No one's just a full blown, you know, offender. Like, it starts off with something small. So yeah, if you, as you watch this progression right now, take this away that it may not be you in this specific situation, but it could be you in your everyday life. You know, I realized that me having a bunch of things in my life, it started off with something small. How I got to very big was because I allowed certain things. Thankfully, it was never to the thresholds I spoke about in this video, but it's just mad. It's crazy that this happens. Regardless of the case would be, I hope these people find God, and I hope you guys learned something from this video. And with that being said, my people, let's stand tall and march to God's word together as well. God bless us.